clip gain is the best way to prime your vocals for compression, clarity, and punch. Raw vocal takes have loud and soft words. Even if you have used conservative compression when tracking vocals, before the vocals end up in your DAW, they still have too much dynamic range in most cases. If you leave your vocals uneven, your compressions will have to work either too hard or in a way that doesn't allow you to maintain the punch of the vocals. You might need to overcompress with attack and release settings that are not optimal for that. I like to think clip gaining so that once you're done with it, you should be able to hear all the words pretty clear before adding any plugins. I've already covered this topic in the vocal production blueprint videos. I've shown you the classic way of clip gaining by visually and audibly lowering and boosting words, breaths, and S's. And this is just to make a good, pretty balanced overall performance before adding any plugins and compression. Very simple. The second way of clip gaining is sort of my own sauce that I like to throw in there quite often. When I'm trying to maximize the overall in-your-face balance, but I want to give a chance for my compressors to boost pop to consonants, meaning the start of each word, I like to clip gain against specific compressor settings. I use an 1176 with these settings. I will lower or boost the input volume so that my vocals are showing around 3 dB of compression on the VU meter. After that, I make sure I'm not boosting volume. So I bypass the plugin to see if the vocal is a lot louder or quieter with it than without the plugin. Once it's reasonably close with or without the plugin, I can start to pay attention to my VU meter. I'm going to start the playback from the beginning, and while looking at the VU meter, I'm cutting words and regions, and I'm constantly either boosting or lowering the clip gain. It's impossible to get it perfect, but the overall level should hover around that 3 dB mark. And one tip that I like to throw for you guys: if you want to try this, don't focus on the waveform too much. There can be quite wild peaks and drops visually in the waveform, but as long as my compressor's VU meter is showing that it's hovering around that 3 dB mark, I'm happy. And remember to adjust your crossfades and listen to sudden pops or cracks while you're doing this. After I'm finished, I can remove the compressor and start mixing from scratch. You should definitely give this technique a try. I absolutely love it. And the third way of doing clip gain is actually using plugins that are meant to do it for you. Especially if you're in a hurry or just want something subtle to get you started, there are a few plugins out there you could try. In this instance, I'll slap a WaveWriter plugin by Quiet Art into the first insert slot, or you can place it after the autotune, your call. I will only have to arm my track into touch mode and let it do its thing. Clip gain first, then compression. It will give you an edge over people who don't have the patience to do it.